Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly forecast for May 2nd through the 8th. This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Keep in mind that we're coming into, well, I'm saying coming into, there was an eclipse, a new moon, eclipse, new moon that happened April 30th. Because it's an eclipsed energy, it's going to extend the energy, and the energy will be around for a while. So the next 6 months, we'll be feeling those energies. It could be a good time for manifesting for a lot of us, or for reworking situations. And so we're going to see the things coming up this week might be a reoccurring theme for some of you, or there could be things happening this week that are setting like a lot of new events into motion. So you're going to find this video whenever you're meant to find it, whenever it's time for you to hear the messages. Keep in mind it is a general reading. Not every single message is going to resonate, and that's just fine. It doesn't have to. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And as always, you may need a private reading. We're going to connect and see what's coming up for you, my darlings. Move you just a little bit closer. And the first card coming up for our Aquarius friends is the High Priestess. Now, this is a major arcana card. When the major arcana cards come up, okay, this is telling us that this is a significant time in our life. This is a new chapter. This is a defining moment. A lot of the things that you're experiencing are directly connected to the ways in which you came here to grow and learn, and things that you came here to accomplish. The High Priestess astrologically can be Pisces or Taurus energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Taurus. If you have Pisces or Taurus placements, there can be big changes or big shifts happening for you in those areas of your life. The High Priestess is a very, very intuitive energy. And for me in my readings, it's a very high level of healing. Like you're coming into a high level of healing. And for many of you, you're stepping into the role of being a very powerful healer yourself. So it's like the path of the wounded healer. Through healing all of your wounds, you're becoming like this ultimate healer, some of you. And so for me, with the High Priestess energy, your intuition is on point. Your chakras are cleared and aligned. You're connected to higher self. You're connected to God, to universe. You have all of this delicious energy flowing through your body, and it makes you absolutely magnetic. It makes you absolutely charismatic. And so many of you will have a lot of people like just kind of being very drawn to you. Many of you will have a lot of people pursuing you very persistently, whether it's offering you work opportunities, or wanting to collaborate with you, or wanting to be friends with you and hang out with you. And there will, of course, be people who are interested in you romantically or trying to pull you into bed. You may just feel that people are really drawn to you right now. So my best piece of advice for you, Aquarius, is going to be to make sure that this is a time that you're doing a lot of cord cutting. You're doing a lot of grounding. You're putting energetic boundaries into place. And understand this. For me, I feel like one of the biggest lessons we learn when we're in the High Priestess energy is that not everybody who wants us gets to have us, right? People might be pursuing you persistently. They're just like moths rushing towards a candle flame in a dark room. They don't understand what you are. They're just kind of mesmerized. Just because they're rushing at you and they're being persistent, it doesn't mean they're ready for you. It doesn't mean that they have anything to offer you. It could end very badly in some cases. So when I see the High Priestess, you're going to learn all about the different types of attraction, and you're going to be able to tell the difference. You're going to be able to feel it, and you're going to go, oh, this is karmic. This is a karmic attraction. You're going to be able to tell instantly. Oh, I'm attracted to this person because they're very wounded and they're courting me, and it feels really good right now. The chemistry feels really hot, but they're courting me. This is like a form of like energy vampire, and I can go ahead and I can cut that cord, and I can pray for this person, or deliver a message to them, or do a meditation and put them in the hands of their guardian angels and set them off on their path. But I don't have to heal this person by letting them cord me and drain me of my energy. I don't have to heal this person by dating them for 6 months and having it end terribly and regretting it. I don't have to heal this person by sleeping with them and developing all kinds of cords, right? Like, you learn this. You learn the different kinds of attraction. You learn that not everybody who wants you gets to have you. And you learn that persistence isn't exactly meaning somebody is ready or that they have anything to offer you. You're basically going to get a whole lot better at reading people. And you're going to be a whole lot better at figuring out why people are in your life. You're going to be able to figure out very quickly. Okay. And it's going to be very empowering for a lot of you. As I said, intuition increasing, healing abilities increasing. So if you are someone that's feeling very led to do spiritual work and you've just been wondering, when am I going to be ready? High Priestess is here. You're pretty much ready. Okay. You're pretty much ready. And keep in mind, nobody's ever going to be perfect. Nobody's ever going to be 100% healed. You just have to be further down the road than the people who are coming to you. And every time you heal other people, you do a healing for yourself and you keep progressing, right? It's all a part of the journey. We help each other in this way. But a lot of you are like, am I ready? Am I ready? Am I ready? And Spirit's like, yep, you're ready. You're ready, right? And, maybe you've been taking classes and studying. The best way to learn is to just get out there and get some real experience, right? Just get out there and start doing it. The next card that's coming up here for Aquarius is the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups can be that some of you are dealing with water sign energy. This could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. If you have any of those placements, you may be focusing on those areas of your life. You may be making improvements or progress in those areas of your life. You could be dealing with a water sign person who's coming in and helping you in this awakening and in this process. But it can also be for you, Aquarius, because for me, in my readings, when the Queen of Cups comes up, the Queen of Cups comes up in my readings to tell the person I'm reading for, emotional self-care is crucial for you right now. Emotional self-care is gonna be the key to you being successful in the things that you're trying to manifest. Some of you are so disconnected from your feelings that you've disconnected from your heart space. And one of the things I see happen a lot is a lot of the times when people are blocked from things they're trying to manifest is because their heart is closed. You will have all kinds of like meditations and guidance and energy healers that'll be like, you're blocked right now from manifesting love and you're blocked right now from manifesting money. And, they'll focus a lot on the root chakra. And don't get me wrong, the root chakra is important. I'm not discrediting that at all. But sometimes we put so much emphasis on the root chakra, we forget about the heart chakra. And you can blast the root chakra wide open. But if your heart chakra is closed, you're still going to be blocked for a lot of us. And so making sure that you're focusing on being in that heart space, on that heart center, and being in touch with your feelings and allowing yourself to pay attention to your feelings and to write out any emotions that are coming up are going to be crucial to your success at this time. And they're going to be crucial to you being able to manifest and to be happy and to have success coming in. Now, with the Queen of Cups, when I talk about being in your heart center or giving yourself emotional self-care, a lot of it is also, what I mean is, like, you have to have aftercare for when you have really heavy emotions come up. So maybe you're going to get very angry and you're going to, like, scream into your pillow or go break stuff or, take a kickboxing or self-defense class or something. Like, maybe you're finding healthy outlets for your anger, or you're letting yourself cry, you're letting yourself scream, you're letting yourself mourn and grieve and feel lost for the things that you've lost in the past. But after you get those feelings out, make sure you're doing something to soothe and comfort yourself after, like to reassure yourself that it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You have a right to feel that way. Like, imagine you were with a friend and you just saw your friend unleash all of this anger. Maybe you would give them a hug after, maybe you would make them a cup of tea, maybe you would say, well, let's watch this movie, or let's read this book, or let's do some painting, or let's listen to some music and lift the mood. Do those things for yourself. Do those things for yourself. Maybe you want to take a bath after or something, a bubble bath, or get a massage. Do something to reassure yourself and comfort yourself after the emotional release. Okay, that's the big part of it when I see the Queen of Cups. And this is going to be a big part of your success and your manifesting. Okay, Queen of Cups is also very intuitive. So I feel like a lot of you Aquarius are stepping into your spiritual gifts in a big way. The next card that's coming up for Aquarius is the Strength card. Ooh. Now, when I get major arcana cards coming into a reading, when they're like this, when it's like major arcana, non-major arcana, major arcana, this gives me a feeling in a sense that things might be a little roller coastery. Okay, because the major arcana are the big changes, they are the big shifts, and so there can be a bit of like an emotional roller coaster here as you're releasing as well as opening up to receive. Sometimes the changes and the shifts can be very scary or very overwhelming, even when they're good and happy changes and shifts, and we have to just kind of brace ourselves and write out all of the intense emotions that come up when we're excited and nervous about the changes. Now, the Strength card can indicate that some of you may be dealing with a Leo. If you have a Leo placement, there can be big changes or big shifts happening for you in those areas of your life. But the Strength card is about commitment. It's about loyalty. It's about the eternity of the soul. And it's a card for me in my readings about embracing our vulnerability and going out into the unknown. So a lot of you Aquarius are going to be really pushed outside of your wheelhouse, outside of things that are familiar to you. I'm not even going to say outside of your comfort level. You may be embarking on journeys and things that you don't have experience with, but you're learning as you go along. The Strength card for me is you're going out into the unknown, and you're seeing that not only are you succeeding, you're absolutely thriving. You're coming out on top, right? She goes out into the wilderness and she has this lion at her beckoning call. So to me, it's like you're coming up with the loyal people along the way, the protectors, the people who are showing up for you, the people who have your back. And if you're an Aquarius who's really fed up because you feel like people are flaky, or you feel like, people aren't loyal or they don't care about your feelings, the Strength card is be loyal to yourself. Be committed to yourself. Go out on that journey and stay faithful to yourself and stay faithful to the journey. And along that way, you're going to start manifesting people, relationships, partnerships, connections, friendships with people who are going to be loyal to you. You take your needs, your feelings, your wants, your goals seriously, and other people will too. But if you're constantly putting yourself on the back burner because it's inconvenient for somebody else, then you have the unspoken agreement of, you know what I want and what I need is super inconvenient for you. So, you know what, we're going to make this relationship all about you, and I'm going to be accommodating to you, and I'm going to make myself convenient to you. And, maybe some of you are willing to do that, but maybe some of you are tired of it. And so for me, the Strength card is going out into that unknown, embracing that vulnerability, staying true to the path, staying true to yourself. And along the way, you're going to have the people and the things come up that are going to have your back, that are going to help you. Also, sometimes we see our kindness, our warmth, our sensitivity as weaknesses, and we think that we can't be successful in life, or we can't be taken seriously, or people are just going to trample all over us. But I like to think about how she may have encountered this lion, and how she may have gotten it to be in this way, so close to her, protecting her, guarding her, watching over her. If she went up to this lion and started screaming at it and punching it in the face and kicking it around, it would have torn her to shreds. So I just imagine that maybe she was very respectful. She gave it space. She stayed out of its way. She avoided it. Maybe little by little, she started to leave out food and water for it. Maybe she took care of it when it was sick. And little by little, she established this bond. Okay, so sometimes it can be through bonding with another living being through the things we do have in common. You might say, well, what do people and lions have in common? They both need food and water to survive. They both care about their families. They both feel pain. They both need physical comforts. And they both feel a sense of emotion, right? Animals have feelings too. So if we can find the common ground, we can form alliances. And if we can be there for people and have healthy boundaries, we can form alliances. And these are things that can actually be ways in which we are demonstrating our strength. The things that you think are weaknesses is actually intelligence, is actually helping you to get ahead. So keep that in mind. Think about that, pray about that, meditate about that. The next card that's coming up here for you, Aquarius, is the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is fast-moving energy. Some of you may be getting some really good news, some really big news. Eight of Wands can also indicate travel or an opportunity to travel. And Eight of Wands can also indicate coming into this energy of being connected with your passion or getting your fire back. You know what's funny, Aquarius? As I'm reading and as I'm seeing the Eight of Wands, I believe that Eight of Wands came up for Leo. So if you do have a Leo placement, I would strongly suggest watching the Leo video this week. If it's not something you typically do, I would do it, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe Eight of Wands came up for Leo. And for them, I got a sense of like an occupational hazard. Some of you were in a position that was making you physically ill, and you had like to take that seriously for Leo. For Aquarius, I feel that this is more sense of like the dust is settling and now is the time to build. That's the message I'm getting from the Eight of Wands. The dust is settling and now is the time to build. It almost makes me feel like the dust is the tower. Like the tower collapsed. The tower was brought down. You were trapped in the tower. Now you're not trapped anymore. So now things are going to be flowing. Things are going to be happening. Things are going to be moving ahead. There's going to be progress. Because the block or the thing that was in the way is being removed. I feel that for some of you, there's correspondence coming in, which may be presenting you with an opportunity to travel. Okay, so it's going to be different for different ones of you. But I feel there may be correspondence, and because of this correspondence, you may be deciding to take a trip. If you have friends or family in another country, they may be reaching out to you. I do feel for some of you there could be something around documents, like something that is time sensitive. Like you may be taking time off to go travel and sign contracts or documents. So again, maybe you have family in another country and something is coming up. And I'm feeling a sense of like 1 foot here, 1 foot there. So maybe some of you are getting like a dual citizenship, or maybe you're going to be like having a dual, like you live here for some part of the year and live there for some part of the year. There could be some back and forth travel for some of you. If that's the case, it would be something that you're happy about. It would be something that you wanted. Maybe this is specifically what some of you are manifesting in this new moon energy. Maybe that's what you've been wanting. Like, I want to live here sometimes and live there sometimes. So some of you may be manifesting that kind of a situation. This could also be getting your fire back, getting your drive back, getting your passion back. A lot of times people say, I don't know what I'm passionate about. I don't know what I care about. And the Eight of Wands can come up to say that you're coming into the time where you're waking up to it. You're remembering or you're realizing. right? You're getting your fire back in your spirit. You're getting your fire back in your soul. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. If you want to check out the love readings for May, those are linked in the description of this video. And if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description of the video that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. Don't forget, every single day I've been posting a daily message that some people have been finding very helpful. So check out the daily messages too. And I hope you all have a wonderful and fabulous week, Aquarius. Hopefully I'll see you all in the daily comments as well. Be well, my dears. Bye.